exist?
They live amongst us in human guise.
Is there such a thing as pure evil?
Is there something happening here?
I don't give a monkey's what's happening.
Are dark forces at work?
It's like kind of supernatural whodunit, only one of them's a demon.
Strange. Saturday at 9 on BBC1.
Who's the odd one out? None of them. They're all qualified, motivated, they all have jobs.
Except me. I'm deaf.
And which of these is the odd one out? None of them. They're all employers who've not employed disabled people.
They all think a disabled person is unable to do the job.
Remember, there's a person behind every disability.
Through the Night, now on BBC1, with BBC News 24.
Good morning to you. Well, it was the turn of Spain and Portugal at the beginning of the week for the heavy rain, but Poland yesterday has seen some significant rain, particularly into the north, around a month's worth in the last 24 hours, believe it or not. Although conditions in Europe for the next couple of days set to improve, particularly through central and western areas as high pressure builds, a little more unsettled through the eastern Mediterranean over into the weekend. So if you are travelling over towards that area, there will be some rain to encounter, I'm afraid, particularly through into Sunday. But it does mean that there'll be a good deal of drier weather across through into Portugal and Spain, and the same too for France, right up through towards Germany and Poland. But certainly if you're heading off for a skiing holiday, the sunshine will be very pleasant indeed, but temperatures on the mild side. At lower levels, the snow could be turning fairly slushy indeed. But it's a promising note through into Europe. Let's take a look across into the British Isles. We've got cloud and rain spilling in from the west at the moment. We can just pick this up on the satellite picture, and if we zoom in, you can see that the thicker rain-bearing cloud is up into the north of Scotland. There's also a patch of rain moving into the southwest as well. Now, this cloud and rain will continue to move across the country during the course of the day today, predominantly into Scotland, the northwest of England, and across into Northern Ireland. There have been some clearing skies and some chilly temperatures to encounter first thing, so a touch of frost, particularly through sheltered eastern areas, but I think there'll be some lovely sunshine on the cards, a little bit milder out towards the west with the cloud and the rain coming through. But yes, sheltered eastern areas will fare very nicely indeed. There'll be some bright sunny spells, particularly into East Anglia, in that southeastern corner, some lovely sunshine. The cloud and rain out towards the west will continue to gather, particularly pushing across through into Scotland, the northwest of England and Northern Ireland, where there could be some heavier bursts. There'll be a lot of cloud around, very murky and misty for much of the day, and the winds becoming a feature as well, picking up once again, particularly into Scotland and Northern England and Northern Ireland. So that'll have an effect on the feel of the temperatures, 10 or 11 generally through into the north, maybe around 10 for Manchester. Further south, we're looking at 12 to 13 degrees. That's still pretty good, pretty above average for this time of year. Now, as we move through into Saturday and Sunday, we've got this little fella that's running across through into Wales and England, and that will bring some pretty sharp showers as well as it moves through. Another system gathers out into the north and western Scotland, again wet and windy for Sunday. So trying to put some detail over the weekend's weather. I think the further south and east you are, the better the weather will be on Saturday. We could see these sharp showers though running through into Wales, heavy, possibly thundery, with some hail mixed in there for good measure. And the temperature's a little bit fresher, 6 to 8 degrees for Scotland on Saturday, around 9 to 11 into the southeast with that drier and brighter weather. On Sunday there'll be some good sunshine and those temperatures recover, because if the next front pushes in on Sunday, it will drag in this milder air again. So we could see highs of 13 degrees into the south and east, but cloudy, wet and windy, with gales once again becoming a feature through into Scotland. So the weather still staying pretty unsettled despite the spring-like conditions of yesterday. That's how it's looking. Here's the summary. Bye-bye.
I'm Peter Jennings for ABC News in New York. On BBC News 24 in just a moment, the news that Americans get about the world.
World News Tonight, next.
I've been reporting on world affairs for the BBC for 30 years. I've often found myself in the right place at the wrong time. If I've learned anything, It's that such events are never black and white. Simpson's World tries to reflect that. I speak to ordinary people as well as world leaders and listen to what they've got to say. It's a straightforward approach to a complex world.
Simpson's World, Saturday at 11:30 on BBC News 24.
Have patience and endure. The course of true love never did run smooth. To be or not to be. Once more unto the breach, dear friends. The stage is set for the quarter-finals. Newcastle v Arsenal tomorrow at 5:25. Borough v Everton Sunday at 12:50. Live and interactive on BBC1 and Radio 5 Live. The FA Cup. Great drama from the BBC.